going live early in the morning because I already got a problem with my neighbor. My neighbor called the animal police, right? The people said the dog was all right, but now the neighbors then got doing some bullshit. So we gonna figure something out this morning. That's what we gotta do. We gotta figure something out early in the morning for the neighbor because the neighbor done called the animal police. The girl got a baby, I guess, that screams all day. I didn't know that because I mind my business. So I'm waiting for their little blinds to pop open or for them to do something or throw some over the fence or anything right now. It's early in the morning. My dog can start barking because apparently the neighbor then woke the baby up or they doing whatever they doing. Oh no, the blinds just moved. So now they on shit. So I'm about to sit right here. I'm about to wait for that door to pop open or a window to pop open. And as soon as that shit pop open, I'm like, what in the fuck do y'all got going on? Because it really pisses me off to have an animal that you care for, and then you have people doing bullshit. Like you ever catch people feeding your animal, and then you have to tell the people like that's why it's barking because you feeding it, or you feeding it. You already know you ain't supposed to be feeding it, so you feeding it is gonna make it bark because you done fed it, and you ain't gonna give it whatever else that you had. You just fed it. Now you got it barking. So I want people to know that when people have their animals on a routine, how they eat or diets and shit like that, you ain't supposed to go back behind them and go give them something to eat, and then now they bark, and every time they hear you, see you. Like you don't do that. So in the middle of the morning, I'm about to tell this dog to be quiet, go in this house, give it some food, let it be quiet. But once her baby wakes that dog back up to where it's barking because it hears the baby, I can't do nothing for them. So if they call the animal police again, I'm gonna have to knock on their door and we're gonna have to get an understanding because in reality, I done lived here too long. Every time somebody move in the house that they live in, it's always an issue with my dog. The person always move like 2 months later because they be too scared to stay there after that. So that's where we at with it right now. We on neighbor number like 4 or 5 in that same last house. Same last house. And as soon as they get to calling somebody or something go on, I'm telling you, we gonna have a real deep ass issue. I guarantee you that. Cause the craziest part about it, motherfuckers sitting here in this little motherfucking house up here trying to call motherfuckers on people and shit. Then like soon as something go on, motherfucker gonna be like, oh, you wrong as hell. Like I don't like that shit. Like on some real shit, I just don't like that type of shit. Like it be neighbors that do too much and they know they be doing too much. You sitting around here calling people, but then that's crazy. I don't know. Some of y'all motherfuckers be crazy as hell though. Crazy, bagger than a motherfucker. First thing motherfucker says, oh, I'm about to have a family. I'm about to move somewhere peaceful. And then move straight up in the hood and be mad because they live in the hood. And here's some motherfuckers that stay in the hood. Like it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm still up. So that mean at the end of the day, when they be asleep, I be up. So that mean at the end of the day, if I have music on, stream, they gonna be crying somebody's too loud. I said, man, cut that shit out. This motherfucking house smaller than my motherfucking garage. I don't see how the fuck y'all live in that motherfucking need that shit smaller than a bitch. That dog be barking. I bet that shit be echoing in that motherfucking house. Like right next door. Why the fuck would you buy a little ass house and then be mad because you stay in the hood in a little ass house? That be that weird shit though. Don't be the type of people they be trying to get you tickets and shit, then you be ready to fire their ass up. That's all right though. I wish them much peace and happiness though. But just don't move in no house and then y'all try to start shit your neighbors because you ain't happy with that motherfucking house though. I'm looking at it like I just don't care enough to be bothering nobody over their babies, their dogs, their girlfriends or boyfriends. That's that. I just ain't in that type of business. I don't even understand that shit. Motherfuckers like, I'm about to call somebody and send people. I say, you call somebody that came over here. It's really disrespectful the fact that you called somebody and they came over here like something was going on. That's what I be saying though. Motherfuckers need to mind their business though. 'Cause they said that dog was dead. That dog is 100 and some pounds crying because your baby crying. Y'all ever hear a dog cry? That shit be funny as hell when you hear that shit. Cause all it does when it's crying is imitating the noise in the herd. It imitates what is doing that. Like that's why they tell you when you have babies and shit, you ain't supposed to have dogs around babies and shit. Like that dog get overwhelmed, get the barking, might bite the baby or anything. You know what I mean? That's a lot of times the reason why some people don't have dogs in their house because they have kids. Like, like that's cool and shit. Like if she restricted him from having animals and shit, anybody do that shit, we don't even stay together. That's that we ain't roommates, nigga. We ain't upstairs, downstairs neighbors, none of that shit. You stay next door. Stay in your fence. Hmm?
They ain't got a fence.
Well, you know what I mean.
We
Shit.
stay out of ours.
You know what I mean. Motherfuckers like, oh, get married, have babies, get the picket fence.
They call the dog police on the dog barking, but they ain't getting up with their baby.
Look,
CPS being motherfucker right now, right?
look, nah,
Talking
look,
about that baby been crying for
nah,
hours.
look, nah, look. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I'm minding my business. Your baby cry all day. I didn't know you had a baby. Shit, until I seen like a car seat the other day. I mind my business though. I do my part in the world. Mind my goddamn business. No, I ain't tripping about it. Mind my goddamn business. But I'm off though. I'm gonna get off here though, cause I ain't tripping. Just letting y'all know I ain't tripping, but I got a situation though. And then what is it? Wednesday now? About to be that what y'all talking about Wednesday in a minute.